In this video today, we're going to be showing you how to profit by selling cheap cars. We're starting right now. What's up, guys? My name is John McNeil, and if this is the very first time you come to my channel, I want to welcome you here. On the channel, we teach you about affiliate marketing, making money online, as well as entrepreneurship. So if those things interest you, smash that subscribe button and click the little notification so you don't miss any of my future videos. Now, guys, in this video today, I'm going to be showing you how you can actually flip cars, cheap cars, and make a profit. You don't want to miss this video. We're going to jump right into it. All right, guys, so we're at a website called reneebates.com, reneebates.com. And what this website is an online auction. And this company's actually been around for 53 years, but not a lot of people know about this actual website. Now, on these online auctions, they actually sell everything that you can imagine and just tons and tons of different products. And we're going to look at some today, but some in particular, I was looking at some of the automobiles, some of the cars, the trucks that they sell, and they're super duper dirt cheap. Now, what Renee Bates has actually done is they actually have partnered up with different counties and cities, and they actually auction off the city surplus. So it could be impound vehicles, it could just be old government vehicles, it could be all sorts of things that people have like left over and it's in the city's possessions, and the city just wants to get rid of this stuff, and Renee Bates actually auctions it off to the highest bidder. The cool thing about it is the stuff is dirt cheap, and we're going to show you here. So what you want to do is you want to go to reneebates.com, reneebates.com, and you just want to click on full catalog. So you click on full catalog here, and basically this will give you the 108 categories that they have. And like I said, they have literally everything on this website. So if we click on just automobiles here, we're going to look at some of the stuff that they're selling. So we can actually look at some of these cars, and I've kind of like sifted and sorted through some of these cars, but let's look at this first one right here. It's a 2010 Dodge Charger, and the current bid is $1,300 for a 2010 Dodge Charger, which I think is really good, a good price. So you can see here they have pictures of the Charger, so we can click through here and we can see the pictures. And then down here we can actually see the mileage. So it says it has 97,000 miles. It gives you some information. You can actually see all the bids here. So there was 9 different bids, and its current bid is at $1,291, which is about $1,300. So if you wanted to bid on it, you would have to bid $1,341. If I clicked on bids here, you can actually see what people bid it, and it actually the bid started out at $700. So if no one was bidding on that, you could literally get the car for $700. And essentially, guys, if you're good with like fixing up cars, I mean, like they don't really tell you, you buy the car as is, obviously. And they don't tell you, like sometimes they'll say if the car is running or if they're not sure if it's running. So that's the information they'll pretty much give you. So you always want to read the detail in here. So it'll say, the car is in working condition. It has dings or scratches, or sometimes it'll say we're not sure if it's in working condition. So then you want to definitely make sure that, you have a mechanic, or maybe you are, mechanically inclined where you can fix up cars and repair cars, and you can flip these cars. Because I'm thinking if you can pick up a car for $1,300 and flip it for $3,000 or $4,000, cash money, this is a great business. Now, the only caveat with, this site is a lot of these auctions, from what I'm seeing, a lot of them are held in Texas, or you would have to go pick up the car in Texas because that's where the company is based out of. And so that would be like maybe the only strain. And obviously, if you're from Texas in these different counties, it would be super easy for you. But if you're not, then you would have to kind of make provisions to go ahead and pick up these vehicles for yourself. So let's go and look at a couple more. If you go down here, you can actually see cars for $200. This is a 2010 Toyota Corolla for $200. And some of these cars, I will say, like they've been damaged. So again, like you would have to kind of sift and sort through some of these cars, but you can find some diamonds in the rough. So this is a 2006 Chevrolet Cabot for $155. And let's just see what it looks like. It doesn't even really look that bad. $155, guys. Look at this. Insane. For $155 for a vehicle. Tell me you couldn't go flip this for like $2,000 somewhere on like Craigslist or something like that. I mean, it's incredible. This it says it was abandoned and impounded. So this car was impounded. And again, you know, $155. So it's really incredible, like the prices. So even if you had to travel to this destination to pick up cars or had to pay to get the cars shipped to you, maybe you buy a slew of these cars. Maybe you buy like 5 or 6 or 7 of them if you can get them for a few $100, and then you get the cars here, and even if 1 or 2 are a dud, you could almost kind of sell it to a scrap metal company and still make some money back that way. Or the ones that are great, you can go ahead and just flip them for $1,000, $1,500, $2,000. This is really amazing how cheap these cars are. So let's look at another category here. So let's look at they have fire trucks, guys. They have buses. They have pickups. They have motorcycles, furniture. They have like heavy duty equipment and stuff like that. You have to just check the site out. You know, I was just clicking on all the different categories because they have so much stuff. More and line maintenance here. So let's look at SUVs really quick. So SUVs here. Here's a SUV. This is a 2008 Ford Explorer. It looks like the current amount is $3,500. And they've had 33 bids. So it looks like a lot of people are bidding on this one. So if you know vehicles and you know like what you can buy vehicles for, because what you could do is basically take, you know, the 2008 Ford Explorer and maybe type that in on Craigslist or one of these other car sites and type in the mileage to see what you could get for that particular vehicle. And if you can make, you know, a few $1,000s in the spread, it may be definitely advantageous to pick up some of these cars. So here's a 2003 Chevrolet Tahoe, and it's going for $331. $331. And let's see, this says that it was impounded or abandoned. So let's kind of look at some pictures here. I mean, here's a Tahoe for $330. I mean, if the thing drives, you can definitely flip this car and make several thousands of dollars. So let's look at something else. Let's take a look at another category. So that was SUVs. They actually have a category called seized vehicles. You know, this car here is a 1997 Dodge for $550. I mean, this truck looks pretty good, guys. I mean, look at this truck for $550. I'm thinking that you could actually make some money from this stuff. And you can see it was seized. You know, some of these vehicles were like seized from like people that were doing criminal activity and stuff like that. And they're just selling this stuff off. So all sorts of stuff here on the website. Like I said, I mean, they have everything. Like if you go through this list, sewer trucks, tanker trucks, trailers, RVs, they have office furniture, they have exercise equipment. I mean, you can just go through here for days, appliances, and just click on all sorts of things. And they have like a category called abandoned and impounded vehicles. So you can go down here and just look at the prices, guys. $385, $331, $150, $255, $160, $260. These are vehicles, guys. I mean, the scrap metal is probably worth more than, you know, $100, $200. You could strip some of this stuff down and just make money if you just know how to do that kind of thing. So, again, this is just kind of a cool website that you guys can check out. Again, I think a lot of the actual merchandise is based in Texas, but don't quote me on that. You guys can kind of check out the website and see for yourself. Again, it could be worth it if you could just, you know, maybe invest a few $1,000s into, you know, some of this stuff. Maybe you take a trip or you know somebody that can go to somewhere, you know, where these vehicles are at and kind of check some of these vehicles out. And then you can put bids on these vehicles and maybe you can buy a number of these vehicles all at one time. You never know what you can get or any of this stuff. It doesn't even have to be vehicles per se, but it could be any of the stuff that you see here. They have jewelry. I mean, just go check out the website. It's 108 different categories. Anything you could potentially think of is going to be on here and you're going to get for dirt cheap. So this is John from JohnMcNeil.com, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it brought a little value to you. And if it did, make sure you hit that like button and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.